As I'm looking at the like the news about Emman Atienza, um, as knowing my entire being, like spiritually, I can say what happened to her in her soul's journey. Okay, but I'm not going to talk deep on that, but here's one thing I would want to point out. Um, it mentioned about the assault when she was little, so I don't know what age was the assault. Was it sexual or was it physical? So it will determine how was the pain was brought up to her experience. Okay, so in a soul level, I fully understand what she's coming from, how Eman feel it. Okay, so feeling it, based also with my experience being assaulted. With Eman's case, she was assaulted by a yaya. So I don't know how many times this thing going on. With mine, it was just twice. So with her, with the yaya, how long was it ongoing? So if that too long and the parents was away because of working for money, right? It is not the parents' fault. It is not. And hard truth, there is no coincidence in every soul's journey. That's the hard truth. And also the truth here, okay, in a soul level, we as a soul choose this to experience pain, okay? This is the truth. But no one is going to tell you that. So if you come in to a psychology, right? She did at age 13. She come in. No matter how much medicine, no matter how they do mental help, it's just temporary because the root cause of her pain was not healed. Okay, this is in a soul's level therapy, which I can help people. Okay, but this is a kind of level that many will not adopt because they base on more on, well, people base more on science. So understandable, very logical, which I am in the beginning also like that, very logical, because I myself wanted to end my suffering, to be out of this world, but I already experienced it without harming myself. What it feels like to be out of this body with no effort, just coincidence. I was, I died for no reason. I just knew it, okay? But I never believed it that I was gone. All right? So, in a soul level, I can understand, but in a science level, you cannot comprehend between the soul's journey and based on the body's journey. Okay? So, and because of this suffering, right, that Eman is having, such a very long years, no? I don't know how long because never said anything about what age she was being assaulted because we cannot really prove now. Oh, it might be in her medical record during her therapy that, but that is very personal. Okay, that's a matter between the family, and we cannot do that. We cannot. We always have to have respect for the family. So I can fully understand what she's going through. So with this pain that she's having, okay, What is always presented to you in your mind is fear. You will be anguish. You will have anxiety. You are going to have depression. You will feel you could harm yourself, yes, to avoid the pain. You want to end it so you could stop overthinking. That's why you will harm yourself. Um, what else is in there? You will feel numbness, which I did. That was my strategy mechanism of my mental strength to just numb myself whatever pain I could feel in the world or whatever people or circumstances. I would jump into numb myself. Yes, that was my body mechanism. I numb myself. I don't cry. I always laugh a lot. But deep inside, I'm having struggle with this thing going on with my mind. Like, try to, have regrets about these people, all of this. Okay? So, this pain that she's having, Emman's pain, is if that pain was not resolved and they never really figure it out, and if she will not release that pain, it will happen again through her relationship, her experience. It will come back again. It's a looping cycle. That's why she cannot really get over with it. This is the truth of life. Okay? If you don't release any thought in your head, in your day to day, it will reoccur. So what happened is, if you keep on thinking about it, what happened is you are attracting to the same scenario. So I don't know, in her adult time, how many experience of the same kind happened to her. We didn't know because she's playing a different character, right? Gully, jolly, playful. Like, she's numbing herself, trying to create a different character. There is nothing wrong with her. It's just the way how it is. Okay, I can understand her, nothing to judge, but again, people who doesn't know about in the context of the soul would not understand this. Instead, people will treat her mental illness, she's baliw, she's crazy, she's having ego personality, like that. Or people would treat her unkindly because this is just how it plays. Same to my life. Like, people would come to me and judge me for no reason at all because these things is happening. That's why I can understand Emman, because this what happened to me. Every people, same thing. Okay? When assault, it's the same thing. I would attract to the same people like that. But the good thing is, my faith in God, my faith is just very, very strong. I'm very, very connected to a mystery that I was holding since I was little, keeping my heart at bay no matter how much I struggle. I was holding to that faith in me. So I never really harm myself. Well, there were times I was thinking, but then at the end, I talked to God. I talked, please end my suffering. Don't let me harm myself because I don't want to do that, to do this with this body. It never happened. But what happened was, God gave me a gift to see how it is, how life is. So I was given, but all of you has this. But it's up to you if you want to decide to receive this gift of opening what life is all about. That you would ask, or you would end the question, what's the point of living when we all just die, right? Mhm. This will stop once you receive that gift of knowing. Okay? But this will not it's everyone's journey. No one can handle people's journey other than themselves. But people like me, who's here to watch, and if we are being called, and if people would want to hear us or let us have to be the help of those people who are open to the idea of help in the deepest level as a soul medicine, we can. I'm not the only one here. I'm not the hero of, no. Everyone has all the potential, but it's just how open you are to receive the gift so you can be of help to others. So if you are listening right now, if you have anyone in your life that needs help, and you are really, really loving that person or whatever, that is, that you see someone that needs help. And if you see my video, just contact me. Contact me. I'm willing to help. Just reach me. I'm not going to bite. I'm going to help. Okay? So, that's it. I will talk to you another in a different video about other topics that could really, really help. Okay? So, on to the next video. Bye.